the world go round, the world go round. Money makes the world go round. It makes the world go round. A mark, a yen, a buck, or a pound, a buck, or a pound, a buck, or a pound is all that makes the world go round. That clink, clink, clang, clink sound can make the world go round. If you happen to be rich and you feel like a night's entertainment, you can pay for a gay escapade. If you happen to be rich and alone and you need a companion, you can ring ding-a-ling for the mate. If you happen to be rich and you find you are left by your lover, though you moan and you groan quite a lot, you can take it on the chin, go to cab and begin to recover on your 14-carat yacht. Money makes the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Money makes the world go around, of that we can be sure. I'm being poor. Money, 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 money. If you haven't any coal in the stove and you're freezing the winter and you curse to the wind like a face, when you haven't any shoes on your feet and you're coast in a paper and you look 30 pounds underweight, when you go to get a word of advice from the fat little pastor, he will tell you to love evermore. But when hunger comes around, at the window. Who's there? Hunger! Yeah, hunger. See how love flies out the door. For money makes the world go round, the world. Money makes the that clinking, clanking sound of money, 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 money. Get it, money, 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 money. Mark a yen, a buck or a pound. That clinking, clanking, clanking sound. So that makes the world go round. It makes the world go round.
Okay, there you are. Hi, ladies. Okay, that was a fun, energetic way to start off today. Okay, I really liked how nice and clean your entrance was. All right. What I really want you to think about is finish all your lines. Right. So I'm talking about, right, if you finish in a lunge and your foot's supposed to be pointed, make sure it's pointed right to the end of your toenails. Some of you had the ball of the foot on the floor, some of you were pointing, right? So you need to make sure that you're really, really precise about where every single movement ends, okay? What it's supposed to look like. Watch the timing, right? There was a spot where you were doing stag leaps traveling backwards, right? Your timing was off. When you're doing the little passe walks, make sure you're all on the same leg. The person that did the jumping straddle Russian, you need to use your plie on the landing more so that it's nice and quiet. I shouldn't hear the landing. All right. Everyone, make sure that you really carry your expression out to the very back row of the theater. All right. Don't check by turning your face to see what your neighbor is doing. Use your peripheral vision to see if you're beside each other spacing wise, but make sure that you're not turning your head and looking at each other to check on spacing or expression. I personally would like to see a choreographed bow and exit. All right, it just finishes the number more. Okay? All right, but very well done. All right. Thank you very much for sharing that with me today.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waiting through a window.
I really like how nicely groomed you are. All right. Okay. I really enjoyed your number today. I really feel that you need to project yourself a lot more. All right. I want you to really sell the story of the number to the audience. All right. I really want to see the change of expressions of, when you're going through the window, right? I want you to really over exaggerate the acting because it's musical theater. All right, so you really need to over exaggerate everything. I want you to really think about your upper body carriage and really, really engage your back. So when you're using your arms, honey, put your arms in second right now. Okay, both arms in second. Now I want you to imagine that I'm pushing your arms up with about 30% of my strength, and you can't let them go up. You got to push them down. Right? So you feel like, imagine that resistance. Do you feel that in your back? All right. So when you're using your arms, I really want to see the movements coming from the back, right? Most people think that the arm starts from the shoulder, but it doesn't. All the muscles that work our arms start from our spine, and they run across our shoulder blades into our arm. Okay, so those are the things I want you to think about. All right, but I really, really enjoyed your number, and I really liked how you were put together, right, with the sneakers and everything. It really fit the number. I really enjoyed it. All right, I'm giving you a gold with a mark of 82.5. Okay?
We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side. Oh, 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 oh. 어떤 것은 검은색, 어떤 것은 하얀색. 색안경을 끼고 보면 어떡해. 넌 착한 사람이고 난 나쁜 사람이고 재미없는 너의 세상은 So many shades of grey. Oh, 어떻게 the other. We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side, but what if we're the villains on the other? We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side.
Hi, Kira. Okay, I really enjoyed that, hun. I love your energy. All right. The moment you walked out on that stage, you were full of energy and you really pulled me into your routine. All right. I really love that. I want you to work on your jumping splits. Your back leg is bent. And right, so you want to really work on stretching the ligaments in the back of the knee to get that leg really straight. I want you to use your eyes more. I want you to find the subtle moments in this number where you can just kind of like pause and be the villain, like with your eyes. Nothing else moves, just your eyes do the talking. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're doing the chaîné into the calypso jump, you need to make sure that when you tuck your front leg in, it is turned out attitude. All right. If you turn it out, you're going to be able to tuck it in under you even higher. All right. When you come to the end of the number and you're leaving the stage, stay in character. Stay in character until you have passed the curtain by at least 5 feet. All right? Yeah, stay in character all the way. I really love your number. All right? I love the costuming and everything. I'm giving you a high gold with a score of 86.
One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. No.
One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. No. One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. No. Side, give me your attention. You, I really have to mention.
Hello, Sylvie. How are you, hun?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. I love your costume. Okay. Absolutely adore your costume. I love your acro tricks. All right. Now, you're doing one from a chorus line. It's iconic, right? It's everybody knows it, all right? And everyone's done it at one time or another. All right. When you're doing your entrance on, every single movement that you do has to be more crisp, more sharp. Boom, ba, boom, ba. Okay? Right? It's there. It's just not hitting sharp enough and strong enough. All right? When you're doing your turns in second, with your leg in second position, you're not allowed to drop your leg as you're turning. It's supposed to stay the same height for the entire turn, and it needs to stay in second. Your leg is wandering from devant to à la seconde, and it needs to stay really, really clear in second position. All right, then the hat section, right? Okay, guess what? Now it's becoming even more iconic of a chorus line one. So it needs to be even sharper, even crisper. Okay, I really feel that you could be projecting your face, right? You are number one. You have to come on that stage with all the confidence in the entire world, and you have to own that stage. I don't feel that you owned it enough. Okay? I need you to project out to the back of the audience even more. Beautiful high kicks, but you need to stretch your feet beyond your toenails. Beyond your toenails. I should really see the ends of your toes pointing. I'd like to see you hold your final pose a little bit longer. Hold it. Right? For at least 4 seconds. Okay? All in all, it was very well done. I'm going to give you a high gold with a score of 88. Okay, hun?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am at the opera, I don't like the opera, but he loves the opera and I love him. I follow the libretto, I follow the conductor. When I follow the plot, my head begins to spin. I don't understand a word, even when it's English. Everyone around me says this is divine. I don't like the opera, but look, I'm at the opera. It's a good thing he can't read my mind. What? Oh, no, yes, I love it. I love it. Oh, she is the best singer I have ever heard. How much longer will she be singing? I am not complaining, I'm just making observations. Expanding my horizons is a sign of maturation. Now I tolerate cigars because he's a smoker. I'm playing chess, though I confess sometimes I long for poker. I am eating sushi when I do not like sushi. But he loves sushi, and I love him. I'm poking with my chopsticks at a living, breathing fish stick. Oh my God, I think it's trying to swim. Some say eating sushi's like chewing on your own cheek or sucking back a bucket full of tentacled slime. I do not like sushi, but look, I'm eating sushi. It's a good thing he can't read my mind. Yeah, honey, that is a really interesting texture. What'd you say it was again? And we can eat that? So if I'm in a sushi bar, sitting in the mezzanine, or God forbid on a mountain, skiing somewhere, do not feel bad for me, for I must be in love. Why in the hell else would I be there? Before him my life was dull, never took any chances. Now I leap at every opportunity I find. I do not like sushi, or skiing, or the opera. Maybe I will in time. Maybe I will in time.
Hi, Jane. Okay, I love how you enjoy this number and then you really make it part of you. All right. That's what I really, really did enjoy. Okay, right. I'd be tempted to say, if right, because you got like a party dress on, I would put on a musical theater shoe with a bit of a heel to finish it. I also feel like you need a great big bow, something in the hair. Okay? Make sure when you're doing your pirouettes that you're doing them on a straight releve leg. Don't turn on a bent supporting leg. When you're doing your leg extension, same thing. All right, you've got to make sure that your supporting leg is straight, and you need to hold that extension for a moment. You got to get it up fast enough so that you can hold it. Okay? When you're doing the split into the floor, you've really got to make sure that you're keeping that front foot pointed. And right when you're doing the running to leave the stage, don't start rushing because you're getting closer to the wings. Right? Because when you do that, then you're not in character anymore. And you want to make sure that you stay in character until you're no longer in sight. Okay? But I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to give you a high gold with a score of 85.
School dropout, no graduation day for you. Beauty school dropout, missed your midterms and flunked shampoo. Well, at least you could have taken time to wash and clean your clothes up after spending all that dough. Now the doctor fixed your nose up.
This is my hair. This is my hair. This is my hair. This is my hair. I don't wear wigs. This is my hair.
What gives a girl power and punch? Is it charm? Is it poise? No, it's hairspray. What gets a gal asked out to lunch? Is it brains? Is it dough? No, it's hairspray. If you take a ride with no can at your side, then your flip will be gone with the wind. But if you spray it and like it, you can take off in a rocket and in outer space. Each hair will be embraced.
Hi, how are you, Hannah? What a gorgeous blonde wig. All right. You have such beautiful flexibility and lots of wonderful energy. All right. You've got a real strong stage presence. All right. Things that you need to work on. When you're doing turns, you need to make sure that you go up on a strong releve with a straight supporting leg and don't hop your turns. All right? Make sure when you're doing split jumps that you're really thinking about stretching the back leg. All right? Really finish all your moves with your upper body. All right? Don't rush out of from one move to the other. You've got to really milk one move, right? If you're doing like a reach, you got to really reach and hold that reach, okay? Right? So that you're really presenting all the connecting steps to flow more. Really make sure that you stay in your ballet classes, because that's where you're going to get the technique to get stronger and stronger in your dancing. I really see a lot of potential in you, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I'm going to give you a gold with a score of 84.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Ow! Ow! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink,
But not any pinker than a rose is. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's.
her neck is no wider than a swan's.
She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? Yes, he's witty, so disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? It's a pity. It's a pity. I'm as pretty. I'm as pretty. Plus I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I'm in a mess. Loosen my dress. Help me, I'm starting to. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who isn't dizzy. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a high-strung girl like me? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? She's the matter, let me at it! What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Hi. All right, ladies, that was a lot of fun. Okay. Right? Obviously, you guys really enjoy dancing with each other, and it really, really shows. All right. The costuming is wonderful. Since you're the awkward stepsisters, I know that it's impossible today because of all the quick changes. But when you're competing this, if you have time to do it, I would really seriously think about wearing weird hairstyles. You don't have to match, right? You know, weird, like crooked ponytails, right? You know, anything, yeah, to make you guys look more like the awkward stepsisters. All right. When you're doing the cartwheel, ladies, you need to split your legs more. Your legs are too close together when you're doing your cartwheel. When you're pulling on Sylvie Sylvie was in the middle and you're pulling on her, you need to make it appear more real, that you're trying to tear her apart, okay? It doesn't mean that you need to be more forceful with her. You need to put more acting into it. When you ladies are doing the body roll facing the back stage, you have to ripple through your spine. Don't bring your head up too soon, right? You need to think of rippling from the tailbone, right? Starting from the lumbar, through the thoracic part of the spine, into the cervical, so that the head is the last thing to come up. And you need to really think of stretching your legs as quickly as you can when you're doing a body roll. That will keep your weight forward so you don't do the extra little thumble steps on the recovery. When you do the dip, right, you do the partner dip, hold the dip longer. When you're skipping on stage and skipping off stage, make them look more awkward because you're the awkward stepsisters. All right? Okay, this number is really coming along nicely. I feel like you can't go overboard with it. right? 9 times out of 10 when you're doing musical theater, you want the teacher to say, whoa, whoa, pull back, too much acting. All right? I don't feel like you're not close to that point. So I would say more, 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 more. All right? I'm going to give you a high gold with a score of 87. All right? Thank you very much, ladies.
You're a troublemaker, troublemaker. You ain't nothing but a troublemaker, girl.
You had me hooked again from the minute you sat down. The way you bite your lip got my head spinning around. After a drink or two, I was putty in your hands. I don't know if I'll have the strength to stand. Oh, troublemaker, yeah, that's your middle name. Oh, I know you're no good, but you're stuck in my brain. And I wanna know, why does it feel so good but hurt so bad? My mind keeps saying run as fast as you can. I say I'm done, but then you pull me back. Oh, I swear you're giving me a heart attack. Troublemaker, it's like you're always there in the corners of my mind. I see a silhouette every time I close my eyes. There must be poison in those fingertips of yours, 'cause I keep coming back again for more. Oh, troublemaker, yeah, that's your middle name. Oh, I know you're no good, but you're stuck in my brain. And I wanna know,
Maybe I'm insane, 'cause I keep doing the same damn thing, thinking one day we gon' change. But you know just how to work that back and make me forget my name. What the hell you do, I won't remember. I'll be gone until November, and you show up again next summer, yeah.
I see I'm done, but then you pull me back. Oh, I swear you're giving me a heart attack. Troublemaker.
Hi, Jazzy. All right. I loved your energy coming on. You got some real sass, girl. All right. Yeah, some real nice sassy style coming along here. All right. Okay. You need to work. Okay. You need to work on your basics, your technique. You got to take more and more ballet classes and more ballet classes, and do the basics over and over and over again to get your technique stronger. All right. For example, when you're doing pirouettes, you've got to make sure that you go up on a releve. Pirouettes are not done on the flat of the foot. You need to work on your flexibility for your fan kicks. Okay, it's coming, but you need to work on that flexibility. Girl, sometimes your feet are beautiful, like the ending pose, they were beautifully pointed. So I know you've got gorgeous feet. But hey, you don't use them. You got to use those feet all the time.
Okay.
All right, there was a lot of spots where your feet, like you lost control of them and they started looking like dead fish flapping in the wind. All right. Watch your pose turns. Make sure that you go for control over speed and placement. Make sure you know that where your passe is attaching. It should attach all the way to the back of the knee. Right? For me, I really like to see a bow and then exit. All right? Because, the audience is going to applaud, and by you doing a bow, you're saying thank you to the audience. All right? Okay. You've got a lot of potential. I'm going to give you a score of 84 with a gold. All right, hon? Thank you very much. Okay, red is definitely your color. All right, looks gorgeous on you. Really, really makes you stand out on stage. You've got really nice upper body lift. Okay, really, really nice. Right? Okay, you're young. You're only 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay in ballet class. Stay in ballet class. Do the basics. That is what's going to make you stronger and stronger. All right. Yeah, your pirouettes. You've got to make sure that you're up on a releve on a straight leg.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not seeing that. When you do your leg extension, make sure that I see a hold at the top of the leg extension. It shouldn't be, and it's there and it's gone.
Yeah.
All right, it needs to be, and there, hold, then move on. All right, work on your jumps.
Yeah.
All right, you really need to strengthen your inner quads so that you can really, really jump higher to help you split your legs more. All right, but I really, really enjoyed your number. All right, and I'm going to give you a gold with a score of 84.5. So just shy of a high gold, girl. Thank you.
I'm so tired of pretending. Where's my happy ending? I followed all the rules, I drew inside the lines. I never asked for anything that wasn't mine. I waited patiently for my time, but when it finally came, he called her name. And now I feel this overwhelming pain. I mean, it's in my veins, I mean, it's in my brain. My thoughts are running in a circle like a toy train. I'm kinda like a perfect picture with a broken frame. I know exactly who to blame. I never thought of myself as me. I always thought that I'd be the queen, and there's no in between. Cause if I can't have that, then I will be the leader of the dark and the bad. Now there's a devil on my shoulder where the angels used to be, and he's calling me the queen. Something is pulling me, it's so magnetic. My body is moving, unsure where I'm headed. All of my senses have left me defenseless. The darkness around me is promising vengeance. The price that I'm willing to pay is expensive. There's nothing to lose when you're lonely and friendless. So my only interest is showing this princess that I am the queen and my reign will be endless. I want what I deserve. I wanna rule the world. Sit back and watch them learn. It's finally my turn. If they want a villain for a queen, I'm gonna be one that they've never seen. I'll show them what it means. Now that I am there, I will be the ruler of the dark and the bad. Cause the devil's on my shoulder where the angels used to be, and he's calling me the queen of me. The queen of me. I want what I deserve.
Hi, Bella. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay. I love your hair. Okay. I love your costume. It really, really suits you, and it really, really suits the number. All right. Okay. Ballet. You have to stay in ballet class, right? Okay. That is where you're going to really, really strengthen your technique. Okay. Right. I know from your final pose that you can point your feet and you have nice feet. But during your number, I did not see nice feet. I saw fish flapping in the wind. That's what I call them when they just kind of stay loose. They look like dead, stinky fish flapping in the wind, right? When they should be yummy, yummy, eatable feet. All right? When you're doing your runs and you're kicking behind you, You have to make sure that you do your runs on the balls of your feet and you kick your butt. You had a really nice body roll where you really articulated through the entire spine. But now I'd like to see you really slow down the articulation and finish it with the arms. Finish it with the arms. All right, a couple of spots where you have to really think about your feet is when you're doing your scorpion. Okay, when you're on your back and you're lifting your legs up into the air, those feet should be beautifully pointed. Make sure when you're doing your handstand that you get your feet right together. All right, you got to squeeze the inside of your thighs nice and tight in your handstand. All right. Okay. Yeah, all in all, right, there's a lot of potential developing there, right? Nice expression. All right. Just stay in ballet class because that's where you're going to get all your technique to really, really clean up all those tiny elements. Okay, I'm giving you a gold with a mark of 83.
Dad, 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 hit the road, Dad, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Dad, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Dad, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Dad, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Dad, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Dad, 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 Dad. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Go!
Hi, Sylvie. All right, you are back with jazz. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow, the sass when you came in and the energy. But you got to keep it up, girl. If anything, your sass and your energy needs to grow and grow and grow. And I felt that you had more sass and more energy at the beginning of your number than you did at the end. Okay, you got to keep it up, or it's got to increase. But it can't die. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, one of the first turns that you did was the coup de pied double pirouette.
Yeah.
I want to see you pick up your coup de pied a little bit higher and turn it out even more.
Okay.
Okay, so I would like to see the placement of just at the bottom of your shin so that you, right, and really, really flatten it. Really flatten and make sure that knee is out to the side so that you really look like a spinning top. Don't let your arms go behind you. You're doing some pose turns and you're letting your arms go behind you, which is opening up the rib cage. All right? You've got to really control that. Once again, you've got your turns in second position. You can't let that leg drop. You've got to hold it really, really strong in second position. I want to see more upper body lift from you. Okay? Put your arms in second position. And I want you to imagine that I'm pushing your arms up. And you're not gonna let them go up. You gotta push down, right? Okay, I'm pushing harder up and you're pushing down more. Do you feel your back?
Yeah.
Okay, that is what you need to feel all the time, because your arm movements start from your spine. All right, and if you really start engaging your arms from your back, that's going to stop you from opening your arms behind you. Pirouettes. Check your energy for your pirouettes. If you're only going to do a double pirouette, make sure you only give me energy for a double pirouette. There was a couple of times where I felt that, right, you had so much energy, you could have done easy a triple or a quadruple pirouette, but then you just kind of jumped out of it in a hurry because you only did a double, right? Make sure you only put the necessary energy into the pirouette that you need. If you're going to do a double, then all you need is no, right? That's all a double pirouette is. A no with the head. Okay? All in all, I really, really love this number. I want you to give me more and more and more. I'm going to give you a high gold with a score of 89.
I'm flying high like a bird, but my fluttering wings can keep you from pulling me down. Your mama says I'm a fool, and yeah, maybe that's true, 'cause I can't stop thinking about you. I'm trying not to forget my words, 'cause when I'm around you, I tend to keep changing my mind. I promised myself not to slip back into old habit, 'cause heartbreak is savvy and love is a bitch.
Hi, Elizabeth. All right, great job, right? So you're 16. How long have you been dancing for, hun?
3 almost 4 years.
Sorry?
3 almost 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Okay, right? So you're a latecomer
Yeah.
to dance. All right. Okay. Stay in ballet class. It doesn't matter if you're not performing ballet. Stay in ballet class to develop the technique. All right. I really like the way you move with your music. All right. You really had a good feel for this piece, right? You need to get a little bit more control over your arms and your feet, okay? Right, in a whole bunch of areas. In one spot, what was it supposed to be a needle?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the needle. I didn't see the extension. I saw the attitude, but I didn't see you unfold your leg and show me a final extension. All right? When you're doing runs, make sure you run on the balls of your feet. Okay? And right, when you're walking, okay, right, when you're doing a walk, all right, you gotta articulate the feet more. All right, you gotta really, really use the feet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All in all, I really enjoyed your number. Keep working. Keep working hard in ballet class. And I gave you a gold with a score of 82.5.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Everybody knows that the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows the war is over. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Everybody knows the fight was fixed. The poor stay poor, the rich get rich. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. And everybody knows that the plague is coming. Everybody knows that it's moving fast. Everybody knows that the naked man and woman are just a shining artifact of the past. Everybody knows the scene is dead, but there's gonna be a meter on your bed that will disclose what everybody knows. And everybody knows that you're in trouble. Everybody knows what you've been through. From the bloody cross on top of Calvary to the beach of Malibu. Everybody knows it's coming apart. Take one last look at the sacred heart before it blows. Everybody knows.
Hi. Well done, Kira. Very, very well done. All right. Really, really enjoyed your number. I love your costume. Okay. Right. When you're doing your scorpion, you need to watch your hyperextension on your supporting leg. All right. Your knees are going to thank you when you're my age. I wish people would have told me more on how to take care of my body. You got to remember your body is forever. All right. And dancers with hyperextension, your arabesque and your extensions are going to look so much more beautiful. But you need to remember that you never ever use your hyperextension if you're bearing weight. So when you're doing your scorpion, you need to make sure that you're thinking of pulling up through your quad more. Do not engage your hamstring to maximum flexibility, because then you're locking your kneecap backwards, and your body's going to forgive you now, but your body's not going to forgive you when you're 40, 50 years old. Okay, hon? When you're doing your fouette tuck jump, you got to use your plie more to push off the floor so that you can get higher. Wow, that side tilt flexibility. Wow. It was like, okay. Work on your jumps more, right? You need to work on pushing the floor away. The floor is your best friend, right? If you want to go high into the air, you got to push down into your plie. As you're jumping, you got to push down even more, right? Think of yourself when you do a jump as being on a trampoline. And that's probably going to help you develop a little bit more strength to start getting your jumps higher. All right? Right. I really, really enjoyed your number. I'm giving you a high gold with a score of 85. Thank you very much. Sassiness at its best. That's what I wrote down on my paper. Okay. Beautiful stage presence from the beginning right to the end, girl. You rocked it until I could no longer see you. All right. Split your legs more in your cartwheel. On your 3-step turns, your legs should be tighter together. Point your feet, point your feet, point your feet. In ballet, in ballet, in ballet. You got to do ballet. All right. Work on your body roll to really ripple through all parts of your back. All right. Amazing job. I gave you a gold with a mark of 83. Thank you very much, hon.
Lily was a little girl, afraid of the big white world. She grew up within her castle walls. Now and then she tried to run, and then on a night with the setting sun, she went in the woods away, so afraid, all alone. They warned her, don't go there, there's creatures who hide in the dark, and something came creeping. They told her, don't you worry, just follow everywhere I go. Jump over the line, there's a lightning know. Be every
turquoise. That's my favorite color. All right, absolutely my favorite color. I loved your runs. Okay, you had beautiful pointed feet and you were kicking your butt nicely. Make sure when you're doing your chaîné turns that you're really thinking of stretching your legs. You need stronger arms. Don't throw your arms away. Point your feet always, 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 always. Keep working hard in your ballet class, all right, to develop more strength overall and in your jumps. All right, I gave you a score of 82.5 with a gold. Thank you very much, honey.
I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum. I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum. What's moving? I'm moving. I like your style of lumping. How charming, just a rapper, loaded my bag, beat that snapper. I was 16 pints of rum, and then I go bum bum, growing up in the dark and the night, and so I go oh I brought a pie in my pocket, and I am a second. Who got life, who got style, and who got nothing on my mind, but I'm so cool and I'm so groovy, and I go bum bum bum.
Some beautiful isolations. All right, you've really got some really nice isolations. You are the first one that gave me a really nice releve pirouette on a straight supporting leg. So gold star for that. Okay. Work on getting your back leg straight and higher for your split jumps. When you're doing your needle, check the direction of your needle. Your leg went behind you, so it was pulling you off balance. All right? When you're doing your extension, really point your foot on the extension and make sure you're standing on a straight leg. Always run on the balls of your feet, especially when you're doing a run before a jump. Make sure you don't go heel toe. All right? Don't lose your face at the end. All in all, I really enjoyed your number, and I gave you a high gold with a score of 85. All right? Thank you so very much.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every man. Wouldn't you like to have fun, fun, fun? How's about a few laughs, laughs? I can show you a good time. I can show you a good time. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every man I see. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with
Hi, ladies. All right. Your intro is very, very strong and very, very dynamic. But make sure when you're doing your straddle jump split that you're stretching your feet. Right? You want to make sure that those feet are really, really strongly pointed, right? To make that beginning move really, really powerful. Okay, I think there was some spacing issues in this number where you got too close to each other and you didn't have enough room. So make sure you go over that before you go to competition next week. Check arm positions, right? If the hands are on the waist, behind the butt, make sure that they're always the same. All right, when you're doing a leg extension, make sure that you're not turning your body and giving me a groin check. Okay, right? Your leg extension should be done really flat to the side or to the back corner. But never ever do your leg extension with your groin coming towards the audience. It's not very feminine. Hold your final pose even longer. All right? So that we get the opportunity to really see the picture before you move on. All right? I enjoyed the number. I liked the energy. Keep working on this. I gave you a gold with a score of 84. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Woo! Everybody in the world likes chocolate. Everybody
I loved this. All right? Yeah. Okay, you've really got your, the groove going on. Some really, really nice energy. Check your timing, right? Check your timing that you're all really, really together. All right? Don't show me mistakes on your face, right? I don't know the choreography. So don't let it show on your face. There was a domino section in a single file right up the center. Beautifully done. That section was super duper clean. All right. Hold your final pose a little bit longer. All right. Okay. But you guys are doing awesome. Right? Your technique is coming along. Stay in ballet class. I'm giving you a score of 84. Thank you very much. Woo! Okay, bye. And that's really important. All right, you work really, really well together and you all gave your all. All right, I could really see equal energy coming from everyone, which is so very important. Make sure that you don't look at your neighbors sometimes. Secure your bows. You really want to secure your bows. You don't want to be losing any points, right? Because a part of your costume falls off. When you're on your back doing leg work, right, and you've got black jazz shoes with beige tights on, you better point those feet, girls. Yeah, you got to work those feet. Harder, harder, harder. Check all your arm positions to make sure they're all the same. All right? But I really, really enjoyed the energy of this group, and I'm giving you a high gold with a score of 85. Thank you very much. All right. In the beginning, I think you will agree with me, you need to spread out more because as you roll inwards and then, right, the center girl does the flip, it was too squished, right? Okay, she needs a little bit more work to feel comfortable with the amount of space to land that flip. Stay in your ballet classes to really, really strengthen your technique, to get your jumps going higher, to be working your feet better, your turns more, your jumps more. Make sure your arms start from your back. Don't just throw your arms into positions. When you're doing the handstand to the switch split, your hips have to lift more. So it's almost like you're going, right? You need to make sure if you're doing a plain handstand that your hips are right on top of your shoulders, all right? You need to make sure that even on the handstand to the split position, right? You need to get your hips over your shoulders. Keep the energy going right to the very end. I felt like your energy started to die at the end instead of building. All right, but I really, really enjoyed this number. All right, and I'm giving you a score of 84.5. I feel because you lost energy, I'm taking away that half point for a high gold. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, gentlemen.
Loving and fighting, accusing and denying. I can't imagine a world with you gone. The joy and the chaos, the demons we made up. I'd be so lost if you left me alone. You locked yourself in the bathroom, lying on the floor when I break through. I pull you in to feel your heartbeat. Can you hear me screaming, please don't leave me? Hold on, I still want you. Come back, I still need you. Let me take your hand, I'll make it right. I swear to love you all my life. Hold on, I still need you. I don't wanna let go. I know I'm not that strong. I just wanna hear you saying, baby, let's go home. Let's go home. Yeah, I just wanna take you home. Hold on, I still want you. Come back, I still need you.
Hi. So you're only 9 years old.
Yes, I'm turning 10 tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, happy birthday. Right? Oh, okay. That's really, really young to be doing a lyrical solo. So I'm very, very proud of you. All right? Because it's really, really difficult to do a lyrical number because this is where you really, really, really need to express from the heart, from the soul, what the song is saying. Now, this is something I hope everyone else that's doing a lyrical solo is listening to me make this comment. You need to know exactly what all the words are to your dance. If I was to ask you right now to recite the words of your song, would you be able to do that?
Maybe. Miss Karen made me listen to it 100 times.
Okay, right? Because if you really, really know the words, then you can start exploring what does this mean? What does that mean? How do I feel here? How do I feel there? All right? I really liked your heel-toe walks at the beginning. When you're doing a roll with your feet up into the air, right? You're doing a hip roll, make sure you point your feet. When you run, don't look at the floor. Sometimes when you were running on the balls of your feet, and other times when you were running flat-footed. Okay? Right? Don't run flat-footed. Your cartwheel work to split your legs more and point your feet. Make sure when you're doing a pirouette that you finish your pirouette before you move on. All right? And at the end, I would really like it that before you turn away to leave the stage, that you really look at the audience. You give us that final glance. All right, hon? Okay, but well done, right? I'm giving you a gold score of 83. Thank you very much.
Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Mama, come here, approach, appear. Daddy, I'm alone, 'cause this house don't feel like home. If you love me, don't let go. Whoa. If you love me, don't let go. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Mother, I know that you're tired of being alone. Dad, I know you're trying to fight when you feel like flying. But if you love me, don't let go. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady.
Hi, Lexi. All right. Okay. I really like how big and strong your movements are in the beginning. Make sure you don't lose that. All right. Okay. Make sure that whenever you do an Arabesque, that back leg is turned out and it's stretched. Stay in ballet class, right? Your ballet is going to strengthen your lyrical technique, right? You need more turnout. You need to point your feet more. When you're doing the backwards walkthrough, you shouldn't scrunch your feet and flex your ankles. You should point your feet even more to go backwards through. Use your plies to really push off the floor to get your jumps higher. All right? But I really like the expression and the emotion that you put into this number. I really felt that you had a good connection to the song. I'm giving you a gold score with a mark of 83. Thank you so very much.
It must be nice to disappear, to have a vanishing act, to always be looking forward and never looking back. How nice it is to disappear, float into a mist with a young lady on your arm, looking for a kiss. It must be nice to disappear, to have a vanishing act, to always be moving forward and never looking back. How nice it is to disappear, float into a mist with a young lady on your arm, looking for a kiss.
Hi, Hannah. Okay, good job on this number. All right. Okay. When you go in to pick up the scarf and you swing it, make sure you're really holding onto your rib cage. All right. Because if you're not holding on to your abdominal muscles, your core, all right, your ribs are going to come out the front door. You need to really, really hold that strong. When you're doing that développé with the flexed foot, all right, I saw some really nice energy in the flexed foot, but you really need to make sure that you fully extend through the back of the knee. Keep working on your jeté splits to get your back leg up and straight. When you're doing turns, you got to press your shoulders down. All right? And don't rush off. Right? You can stroll off walking nice and slow. Even if the music ends, you can just keep strolling nice and slowly to leave the stage. All right, hun? Okay, I really enjoyed your number. I really felt that you really made a connection with the music Disappear. All right, I'm going to give you a score of 83 gold. All right, thank you very much, honey.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth somewhere only we know.
Hi, Sylvie. All right. I love this dress on you and the color and everything. It's gorgeous. All right. Okay. Your emotional connection to this is very honest. All right. When you dance, it's not phony. I can really tell that dance comes from deep inside your heart, your soul, which is beautiful to see. All right. Okay. Now, when you're doing your développé into your penché, you need to bring that foot into a nice high retiré. Really nice and high, all the way up to the knee. Then you've got to lift that knee and that quad, and then you're going to extend it into that penché. Okay? All right. I need you to milk. Do you know what I mean by milk every single extension?
Yeah.
Every single extension that you do, you need to hold on to that extension longer. Don't, like, here it is gone. But here it is. Everybody can kick their leg high. But you got to do kick, hold, and not kick down. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. When you're doing your jetés, traveling to corner 2, okay, to stage left, I want you to travel more. I really want you to reach and make those jetés, travel them farther and harder. All right. When you're doing your fouette sauté, make sure you're pointing your feet. Turns in second again. Guess what, girl? You listened to my correction and I saw improvement. The leg was still dropping, but not as bad as before. All right? So, yes, good for you. Okay? Stretch out all of your movements more and more and more. All right? I'd like to see you use your eyes more where you're reaching. There's moments where there's just stillness, no movement whatsoever, and there's just a reach for the audience. So we can really, so that we can really, really, really go into your story. All right? All in all, a very, very good number. All right? I'm giving you a high gold with a score of 88.5.
I like to stay alone to keep my head from exploding. People call me crazy, well they're just hoping. I hate most crowded places, they're all fake destinations. Me and my lover will stay together and keep on floating. I don't wanna leave my zone, I don't wanna feel the tone. I don't care if I'm not accepted. If I'm not right, then you're just wrong. That's a fact now. And if I'm not wrong, then you're not right. I'm never wrong when it comes to my mind. It's not about what you look for, it's what you find. I like to stay alone to keep my head from exploding. People call me crazy, well they're just hoping. I hate most crowded places, they're all fake destinations. Me and my lover will stay together and keep on floating. I don't wanna leave my zone, I don't wanna feel the tone. I don't care if I'm not accepted. If I'm not right, then you're just wrong. That's a fact now. And if I'm not wrong, then you're not right. I'm never wrong when it comes to my mind. It's not about what you look for, it's what you find. It's not about what you look for, it's what you find.
Hi, Zach. All right. Okay. You have a fabulous feel for contemporary. I know that this was a lyrical number, okay? But I'm wondering, are you coming back and doing contemporary? Because I'm intrigued.
I have an actress.
Okay. right? You've got a wonderful feel for contemporary. Right off the bat, it was like, oh yeah, you've got natural flow, natural movement. You've really, really got some major potential. Okay, there's some real untapped potential that with technique, you're going to be a really wonderful dancer in years to come. Okay, now me personally, hun, all right, I would not run on, okay? I would walk on. It's a lot stronger, it's a lot more masculine, all right? So take the time to walk on and really, really, really show how strong you are. All right. I want to see you travel everything so much more. And again, your exit, don't run off. Walk it. Walk it. It's like, yeah, I know I was all that and more. All right. Yes, you need to work on your feet. Okay. Yes, you need to stay in ballet class, but boy, oh boy, Zach, some really fabulous potential. Your aerial, really nice high height. Okay, on your aerial, and that little handstand that you did with the legs bent and then you flick them open, right? Really, really nice, strong work. All right. Okay. I would work on a hand press more to develop your upper body more. All right, up against the wall, hand press into a handstand. Nice, slow, controlled ones where you put a yoga block and you have to you lower your legs slowly, you grab the yoga block, then you bring it back up, then you bring it back down, let go of the yoga, okay? Right, and shoulder thrust to really, really develop your upper body. But I really enjoyed your number, and I'm giving you a high gold with a mark of 88.5.
All I want is nothing more to hear you knocking at my door. 'Cause if I could see your face once more, I could tell a happy girl, I'm sure. When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside, and I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side. But if you loved me, why'd you leave me? Take my body, take my body. All I want is, and all I need is to find somebody. I'll find somebody like you. Like you. Like you. See, you brought out the best of me, a part of me I've never seen. You took my soul and wiped it clean. Our love was made for movie scenes.
Hi, Jane. Okay, you have Beautiful honesty in your expression in lyrical. Okay, very, very nice. Right? Like I said, you need to work on the stretch of your legs and your feet and your extensions. All right. Okay, girl, you were facing the back and then you turned to the front and you did a jeté jump coming straight down center stage. It was gorgeous. The height of that jump and the stretch of the legs and the upper body, it was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I should be seeing for the whole number. Okay? Right, I feel like your final pose, because you're down, either, I don't know if you rushed it, okay, but if you're down there and the music is still lingering, maybe you could do a hand reach or something. Okay, but I really, really enjoyed your number, and I'm giving you a score of 85.5 high gold. Thank you.
This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea. My voice a beacon in the night. My words will be your light to carry you to me. Is love alive? Is love alive? Is love? This is my winter song. December never felt so wrong. 'Cause you're not where you belong. Inside my arms. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I still believe in summer days. The seasons always change and life will find a way. My love a beacon in the night. My words will be your light to carry you to me. Is love alive? 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 Is love
Right, hi, Haley. Okay, you've got a really, really nice feel for lyrical as well. So I really feel that Karen is really making sure that you understand the purpose of the song and the words, which is really great to see. Okay, I really feel that I'm seeing you really dance from your soul. Okay, that I'm seeing the real Haley on that stage. Okay, which is super duper nice. Please make sure that you don't look at the floor as you're passing through movements. All right, unless you're really supposed to look at the floor. When you're doing your chaînés, your arms are too far out. You need to bring your arms, bend your arms, get your arms tighter to you. All right. When you're doing side reaches with your arms, you can let your upper body go with that arm, okay, so that you can feel that stretch more. All right. Stay in ballet class to strengthen those legs and those feet and jumps. All right. But very good job. I'm giving you a gold with a score of 84. Thank you very much, Haley.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
my life is very plain to read. It starts the day you came, it ends the day you leave. The story of my life begins and ends with you. The names are still the same, and the story's still the truth. Stay with me here, share with me, care with me, stay and be near. And when it began, I'd lie awake every night, just knowing somewhere deep inside that our affair just might right. The story of my life, it's so very plain to read. It starts the day you came, and ends the day you leave.
Milk your fan kick. Both of you. When you did your fan kick, I really didn't feel that you really milked the 12 o'clock point of your fan kick as much as you could have. All right? Look at each other more. I really felt that there was, other than when you looked at each other before you left, there was only one other time in the duet where you looked at each other. So I'd like to see more interaction with each other. All right? Okay, and I think that would really, really help. Okay, and story of my life. What does the story of my life have to do with your friendship, Zach and Sylvie? How does it, okay, how does it evolve for the two of you? What's the story of the life for the two of you as friends? Okay, I want you to develop the story more, right? Where the two of you sit down and talk to each other and say, well, this is what I was thinking at this section. What are you thinking in this section? How can we relate to each other more? Okay? All right? I think it's a really nice number. All right? It just needs more time to really clean up the tricks in that to make them a little bit more stretched out and clean, all right, and to develop the theme of the story there. All right, so I'm going to give you a gold with a score of 84 for this. All right.
I fell by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Or every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear are the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? Kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless, so was never the right time. Whenever you're cold, went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Or every moment I started to play, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
Hi, Hannah. Hi, Jazzy. All right. Okay, good duet. All right. When you're doing turns, make sure you spot up, right? You should spot just above your eyes level, not down. Okay? There are some timing issues here and there, right? Okay, so you want to get together and rehearse it more and make sure you really know your timing of everything. I want you to interact with each other more. Don't make it feel like it's two solos. It needs to be a duet, right? So you need to really interact with each other to make it a duet and not two solos. Make sure that you always run on the balls of your feet, that you don't run flat-footed. Nice partner cartwheel, back and forth, all right? When you did the individual cartwheel on, right, using the floor, you need to split your legs more. Once again, stay in ballet class to really strengthen your feet and your legs and your jumps and your turns, all right? Good number, right? It's coming along nicely. Good feel for lyrical. A gold score with a mark of 82.5. Thank you very much, ladies. When you're doing your side balances, you need to stay deeper into your plie so you can reach and travel more. All right? Right? ballet is very unforgiving with regards to letting go of technique. So, right? Okay, you need to support your arms from your back. So you're letting go of your arms are going behind you, and that's really showing a lot. When you do your ton leve in arabesque, I want to see that underneath leg and foot split out. It doesn't just go straight up. I leve, and that underneath leg splits out too. Use your plies. Okay, don't do a pas de chat from straight legs. Hold on to your turnout. Watch your turnout. Make sure that when you do your releve passes, that I see you hold the releve passe. So it's just uphold, uphold, even if it's fast. All right? Your plie might be smaller, right? Or you might even go straight legs there, but you need to make sure that you hold your releve. Your final split jump with your arms in third arabesque, too tight, okay? Let one arm go all the way up, practically by your ear, and keep your low arm down by your belly button, all right? And really, really cumbre and open your chest and your pectoral muscles. So it's when you do that final split jump before you leave the stage, it's almost like you're doing a back bend. Okay? All right. I'm going to give you a gold score for this with a mark of 84.5. All right, hun? Okay, thank you.
Hold up, wait, you used to be a friend of me. Back then, boy, I didn't even notice me. Why now you trying to get a hold of me? We never even spoke, so I made something enough. Ooh, yeah, it's funny how the tables turn. I'm sitting back, baby, watching you burn. No regrets is a lesson learned. 'Cause what you think ain't my concern. About something I let you know. My ride and I assume control. You blew it, baby, years ago. Take it with me, now I'm grown.
Hi, ladies. All right, so this is called grown. Okay, acro. All right, I love your energy. I love the costumes. All right, it really brings a lot of life to the stage. When you're doing your body roll, you need to ripple through your spine more. All right, starting right from your sacrum through your, okay, right. Also, when watch the timing, when you're in the bridge doing the retire développés, okay, your timing is off there. Work on that. You need to split your legs more in your cartwheels check your arm positions. You're not always the same. Some of you had your hands down at your side. Some of you had your hands on your waist. When you're doing your headstand, all right, going into the teddy bear stand in and to the extension of the legs, point your feet. Point your feet. But your energy was really, really good throughout from beginning right to end. All right. And we had some good flips happening there. Work for more height. All right. You need to plie more on your takeoff so that you can get more air in your flips. Overall, very well done. I'm giving you a high gold with a score of 86. Thank you.
Hush now, baby, don't you cry. Rest your wings, my butterfly. Peace will come to you in time, and I will sing this lullaby. No, though I must leave my child, that I will stay here by your side. And if you wake before I'm gone, remember that sweet lullaby. And through darkness, don't you ever stop believing. With love alone, with love you'll find your When I return to dry your eyes, I will sing this lullaby. Yes, I will sing this lullaby.
Hi, ladies. Okay, you had beautiful spacing pose at the beginning of your number. This routine was very well rehearsed. I saw really good commitment and dedication from every single one of you. You guys were so cute on stage. Some really good technique developing. Keep working hard to really stretch behind the knees and point those feet. Stay in ballet class, okay? You guys did an awesome job. Very, very proud of you. I'm giving you a gold mark of 84. All right, thank you so much, ladies.
The slant of buildings settling around me, my figure female framed crookedly in the threshold of the room, doors scraping floorboards with every opening carving a rough history of bedroom scenes, the plot hard to follow, the text obscured in the folds of sheets slowly gathering the stains of seasons spent lying there. Red and brown like leaves fallen, the colors of an eternal cycle fading with the wash cycle and the rinse cycle. Again an unfamiliar smell like my name misspelled or misspoken, a cycle broken. The sound of them, strong, stalking, talking about their prey like the way hammer meets nail, pounding, they say, pounding out the rhythms of attraction like a woman was a drum, like a body was a weapon, like there was something more they wanted than the journey, like it was owed to them. Steel-toed they walk, and I'm wondering why this fear of men. Maybe it's because I'm hungry, and like a baby, I'm dependent on them to feed me. I am a work in progress, dressed in the fabric of a world unfolding, offering me intricate patterns of questions, rhythms that never come clean, and strengths that you still haven't seen.
Hi, okay. You're a really good match for modern and this number. I really enjoyed it. All right, some really nice work developing. When you do your bridge kick over, make sure you did it twice, and both times you let your leading leg bend. You've got to make sure that you kick over with a straight leg. When you do your développé with the flexed foot, you've really got to stretch behind the knee. All right? Some really, really good commitment. I really, really liked the whole story behind this modern piece. All right, I thought it was very nicely planned out, and that you interpreted it very, very nicely for your age. All right, because it's hard to do modern at the age of 12. So I'm giving you a high gold with a mark of 85. Good work. Thank you.
Ding dong, I know you can hear me. Open up the door, I only wanna play a little. Ding dong, you can't keep me waiting. It's already too late for you to try and run away. I see you through the window. Our eyes line up together. I can sense your horror. To see it closer. Ding dong, here I come to find you. can't hide from me. Just wait, you can't hide from me. Just wait, you can't hide from me. Just wait, you can't hide from me. Knock, knock, I am at your door now. I am coming in, no need for me to ask permission. Knock, knock, I'm inside your room now. Where is it you've hid? Our game of hide and seek's about to end. I'm coming closer, looking underneath your bed, but you're not here. I wonder, could you be inside the closet? Ding dong, I have found you. Ding dong, you were hiding here. Now you're it. Ding dong, finally found you, dear. Now you're it. Ding dong, looks like I have won. Now you're it. Ding dong, pay the consequence. Ding dong, looks like I have won. Now you're it.
Hi, Hannah. Okay. Right, this hide and seek modern piece for you kind of had a creepy feel, but you did it really, really well. All right, I really enjoyed this on you. I really liked the way you let your hair loose for this number. When you're doing the kicks lying on your back, make sure you really stretch behind your knees, right? Really use the floor to push off of the floor for your jumps. When you've got just the plain walks, make sure you really reach those legs. Use your plie to really reach out so that you travel more. All right, but you did very, very well. I really enjoyed this. I'm giving you a high gold with a mark of 86. Thank you.
A cold and porcelain lonely in an old New York hotel. A stranger to a city that she used to know so well. Bathing in a bathroom that is bathed in the first blue light of the beginning of a century at the end of an endless night. Then she's wet behind the ears and wafting down the avenue. Pre-rush hour, post-rain shower, stillness seeping upwards like steam from another molten sewer. Summer in New York. They've been spraying us with chemicals in our sleep. Us, they, something about the mosquitoes having some kind of disease. Them, me, CIA foul play. If you ask the guy selling hair dryers out of a gym bag, chemical warfare. I'm telling you, lab rat's a lab rat, he says. That's where the truth is at. That's where the truth is at. That's where the truth is at. And everything seems to have gone terribly wrong that can. But one breath at a time is an acceptable plan, she tells herself. And the air is still there. This morning it's even breathable. And for a second the relief is unbelievable. And she's a heavy sack of flowers sifted, her burden lifted. And she's full of clean wind for one lean moment. And then she's trapped again. Reverted, caged and contorted with no way to get free. And she 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kerplooey, you're done. You're done for. You're done for good. So tell me, did you do all you could?
Hi, Sylvie. I really enjoyed this number on you. Okay. When you do the circular arm movements, I'd like to see you reach more. Okay. Then there's this section in the number where I called it the angry section. where you've got like a flick kick and throw your arms in that? Do you know which section I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Throw even harder. Okay. When you're on the floor and you do that hand reach, okay, articulate the fingers, right? More. All right. All in all, there was a lot of really, really nice movements and moments in this number. All right. I'm going to give you a high gold with a score of 89.
This is Burkittsville, formerly Blair. It is a small, quiet Maryland town. There are an unusually high number of children laid to rest here. Yet no one in the town seems to recall anything unusual about this time. To us, anyway. Yet legend tells a different story. One whose evidence is all around us. Etched in stone. Etched in stone. Etched in stone. Etched in stone.
Sunday is gloomy, my hours are slumberless. Dearest, the shadows I live with are numberless. Little white flowers will never awaken you. Not where the black coach of sorrow has taken. Angels have no thought of ever returning you. Would they be angry if I thought of joining you? Sunday is gloomy with the shadows, I spend it all. My heart and I have decided to end it all. Soon there'll be candles and prayers that are sad, I know. Let them not weep, let them know that I'm glad to go. Death is no dream, for in death I'm caressing you.
I am so sorry for everything that has happened. Because in spite of what Mike says now, it is my fault. Because it was my project. And it's all because of me that we're here now. Hungry, and cold, and hunted. I'm so scared. I'm gonna die out of here. I'm gonna die out of here. I'm gonna die out of here. I'm gonna die out of here.
Hi, Kira. Okay, that was really, really awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. This is my favorite of your solos. All right, you've got a really, really good feel for contemporary. I love the beginning, the way you were under, right, that material and how you use the material to really bring that eerie feel to the whole number. All right, you did a grand plie in second position where you're using your arms. I'd like to, you know what, right? Boom, ba, and you're, okay. I'd like to see like you're hitting a wall with that arm position, okay? Then you did a really nice circular back bend on your knees, facing the audience. That was really nice. You got some really nice air happening on your jetés, traveling to stage right. You did a really nice développé because you brought it up into a really nice high retiré before you did the développé. The développé was well turned out. It was fully stretched and extended, and you really held that extension. So I really liked how you had that reach in that extension. When you're kneeling facing the back, okay, kneeling facing back, make sure you're pointing through your ankles. Okay, right? Make sure you're really pointing your ankles. You really stayed in character through the whole thing. It was really awesome. Okay, right? I'm giving you a platinum score of 90.
When I was older, I was a sailor on an open sea. But now I'm underwater, and my skin is paler than it should ever be. I'm on the back again, dreaming of a time and place where you and I remain the best of friends, even after all this ends. Can we pretend? I'm on the back again. It's seeming more and more like all we ever do is see how far it bends before it breaks in half, and then we bend it back again. Guess I got caught in the middle of it. Yes, I've been taught, got a little of it in my blood. In my blood. Memories burn like a forest fire. Heavy rain turns any funeral pyre to mine. In the flood. I'm watching movies back to back in black and white. I never seen anybody do it like I do it any better. Been going over you, I'm overdue for new endeavors. Nobody love me like I'm lonely and I don't know whether you'd really like it in the limelight. You'd sympathize with all the bad guys. I'm still a victim in my own right, but I'm the villain in my own life, yeah. When I was older.
Hi, Jane. I really feel that this was your best number. Okay? You've got a really good feel for your contemporary. All right. I really, really liked the way you used your top in that section of the number. When you're doing the arabesque, make sure you're stretching both legs. When you're doing the running pas de bourrée or the triplets, make sure you use levels. Releve, releve, plie, releve, releve, plie. You really use your levels there. All right. Keep working on your technique. All right, that will come the more and more you dance. All right, I'm giving you a high gold score with 86. Thank you.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. There goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There goes my head shaking, and you are the reason. My heart keeps bleeding, and I need you now. No, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. I wanna find I don't wanna cry no more. Come back, you are the reason. Just a little closer, come a little closer. I need you to hold me tonight. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
Hi, ladies. Okay, I really enjoyed this number a lot. Okay, I really love the connection that you had with each other and the interaction that there was. For the most part, this number was very well rehearsed and the timing was good. There was some timing issues at the end, but that won't take long to clean up at all. All right. I really liked your emotional connection to the music, to the routine. Just keep working in class on your technique, and that is just going to strengthen everything more and more. Right? But all in all, I think that this was a beautiful piece, and I'm going to give you a high gold with a score of 87.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all
me, and you give me all of you. I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh.
I really loved the choreography of this piece. I really, really felt that it, you know, like I've seen this song used many, many times. Right? You know, so when you're working with a popular song, it's really, really difficult to keep it fresh and unique. And I think you nailed it right on the head there.
Aw. Well, you know when a song makes you cry, sometimes you just have to go with it.
Yeah. Okay. I think everything was really handled nicely. There are some things that could be cleaned out. The beginning was really, really clean and strong. Zach and Sylvie, when you're doing your tricks are good. We know that. All right. But now I want to see you look at each other and interact with each other as well. Don't just do tricks and walk away. Don't just do tricks and walk away. I want you to interact with each other as well, like a glance before you walk away from each other. Excuse me. Okay, all of you, when you're doing your pirouettes, I'd like to see you working in a higher retire position. Okay. Also your pose turns. Your pose turns, that foot should be at least at the back of the knee. It shouldn't be down by your calves. All right. Keep working on your technique to really work on lengthening through your legs and stretching everything more and more. All right. There was a few spacing issues here and there where you crowded each other a little bit too much, but all in all, really well done. All right, high gold, 88.5. Thank you very much. I really, really enjoyed doing this with all of you. I hope that it really helped and inspired you, all right, to really, really take what I had to offer and go back into the studio and work even harder, all right? It's amazing that right through everything that we're living through, that you're still enjoying and expressing your passion of dance right through this pandemic. And it takes so much courage to go out on that stage and bare your soul. So kudos to all of you. Thank you so very much for sharing your joy of dance with me. I really, really enjoyed today. Thank you.